30 interesting facts you didn't know 5 minutes ago. Anisocoria is an eye condition that causes an individual's pupils to be of different sizes. This was the first X-ray in history, taken by Wilhelm Conrad in 1895. This is how astronauts sleep in space. They strap themselves in so they don't crash into each other. You've probably seen the brushes found on escalators. Do you have any idea what they're for? Many people use them to clean their shoes, but they're actually protectors to prevent your pants, shoes, or bags from getting caught in corners and causing an accident. This is what the inside of a tree that has dried out and rotted looks like. The bumps you see were where its branches grew. Scientists at the University of Richmond, Virginia, taught a group of 17 rats to drive in exchange for food. They built a small car using a plastic container and 3 copper bars that acted as a steering wheel. When the rod was touched, the car moved in different directions. Why did they do this? This study allowed scientists to see the stress levels this condition produces in the animals. Surprisingly, the rats enjoyed driving. Their stress levels remained low. The human body has enough blood to feed 1.2 to 1.8 million mosquitoes. On very rare occasions, when the sun is about to disappear behind the horizon, a green flash may be seen for a few seconds. The Canadian company Hyperstealth has created an invisibility cloak like the one Harry Potter used. This fabric is capable of modifying light transmission to make everything behind the cloak disappear from view. This is how a water plane without landing gear takes off on land with the help of a pickup truck. This prehistoric toy, more than 20,000 years old, could very well be the first animation in history. This machine allows golf course holes to be moved. The soil from the new hole is used to cover the old one. If you swim deeper than 10 meters and cut yourself, your blood won't turn red, but green. This doesn't mean your blood changes color. What happens is that red light doesn't reach you at this depth. Ferruccio Lamborghini loved Spanish culture so much that he based his entire brand on it. Almost all of his cars are named after a Spanish word. Most of these were named after famous bulls that attacked a matador in a bullfight, hence the charging bull logo. Since its invention in 1907, humanity has produced 6.3 billion tons of plastic waste. 9% of which is recycled, 12% of which is incinerated, and 79% of which ends up in the environment. This is how they take X-rays of a lizard. The world's shortest commercial flight has an average duration of 1.5 minutes, travels a magnificent distance of 6 kilometers, and connects a group of islands with a population of less than 100. Wouldn't it be better to build a bridge? The Welsh government estimates that building a bridge is an unnecessary expense. After all, only about 8 people travel from island to island. Because tall people have more cells in their bodies, they are more likely to have some type of cancer. In Germany, toilets clean themselves. There is a very curious and little-known behavior in ants called the circle of death. This phenomenon is commonly observed in the soldier or warrior ant species, which are completely blind. They move around the world by scent and the pheromones left behind by their own kind. This is what happens when they lose track and begin to follow each other. They eventually die from exhaustion. You might think that the Windows 10 wallpaper was created by a computer, but it wasn't. In this video, Bradley Munkowitz shows us how they used camera mapping techniques, lasers, smoke, and projectors. This is a time-lapse of a group of neurons. This is how thoughts are formed in your head. This is what the screens of the future will possibly look like. This slow-motion video shows how spider webs attach to things. This machine is responsible for making metal bars. If you notice, it alternates the direction of the joints, one clockwise and the other counterclockwise. This gives it much greater stability. This is the latest innovation in LED bulbs. It mimics the operation of an old-fashioned lamp.